Every now and again there's a subject that just really does hit the core, the bullseye of intrigue. And I think this Elon Musk one, at a number of levels. Bear in mind, this whole story would be very different if Elon Musk wasn't about to go and work in a senior position in the next American government. So bear that in mind as we walk through this. He's backing Reform UK. You could say that unequivocally. So whatever happens with Donald Trump, somebody in his inner circle actually publicly supports another party. You don't get that very often. You don't tend to hear people in government. You say what you like in opposition. You can say what you like if you're not a politician. But when you're in government, you tend not to sort of show your allegiances elsewhere. Particularly outside the government of the day. But he's back in Reform. He had open discussions, as we broke that news yesterday on this programme. Nigel Farage, about making a major donation to the party. Richard Tice, speaking with Julia a little earlier, said, look, you know, this 100 million thing, that's just a figure somebody came up with. But there'll be money going in the direction of reform from the tech billionaire. They met at Trump's Florida club at the start of the week. The issue of money was discussed. Mr Farage, he's the reform leader for the uninitiated, said Mr Musk left us in no doubt that he's right behind us and launched ongoing negotiations about a financial contribution. It's the first time that either Farage or Musk have acknowledged rumours that Mr Musk is considering a huge donation, which could be the largest in British political history. I think I'm right in saying it's not allowed at the moment. You can't just go and get foreign cash into your party. The SpaceX and Tesla entrepreneur is a vocal critic of the Labour government. He accused Keir Starmer of eroding freedom of speech by running a tyrannical police state. Mr Farage shared a photograph of the three of them. He wasn't on his own, by the way. Nick Candy was there. Nick Candy is a property magnate. He's a former Tory donor, by the way. He's also a squillionaire too. All-round nice bloke. The Candy brothers, you know, great business heads. They've done, you know, brilliant work in their entrepreneurial and business department. Nothing wrong with any of that. He's now the treasurer of Reform. So this is to me the really interesting bit. This is the Reform Party going from what was actually a private company half an hour. When we went to the election, even though they got 5 MPs, they weren't an acknowledged political party. They were a company owned solely by Nigel Farage. Now they are a political party. They are putting their tentacles out. They are having a look around for local offices and representation, so they can say, you know, we're all over the place. A big wad of money from Mr Musk would be massive in terms of being able to refine what they are doing and really focus in onto areas that they need to task. So Mr Candy is the treasurer. He's promising to bring tens of millions of pounds in. And there's a lot to look at here. But I think the interesting area is Elon Musk. Elon Musk getting involved in British politics, regardless of who it is. I mean, the euphoria of everyone's global establishment figure. He's the good billionaire, by the way. Elon Musk getting involved. Lots of people, yeah, go Elon, go. You know, I'm uncomfortable with this. This man is about to take up a senior position in Trump's administration. Meeting with a British political party is a little bit strange when it's not the party of government. Now, having a powwow is one thing. Giving an endorsement and a potential donation is something else. I think we would, if we discovered Elon had been meeting the Lib Dems or the SNP, I think we would have something to say about that. Bill Gates, the bad billionaire, he met with Starmer the other day and social media lost its absolute mind over that. I would have a problem if the Sultan of Brunei was cozying up right now to the Tories, or some shady Chinese businessman and politician getting up close and personal with the Green Party. We'd be asking questions about that. What's in it for them? Well, of course, you have to remember, why is Mr Musk supporting Donald Trump? He's supporting Donald Trump, but this is previously a lifelong Democrat, by the way, supporting Donald Trump because it's good for his business. It's good for Tesla. It's good for everything else he's doing, his Neuralink business, his SpaceX business, his X business, etc. And there it is. I mean, Elon Musk is the most unlikely hero of the right I can think of. I'm not buying this old shizzle for Mr Musk. I quite like him, by the way, and I think he's an incredible businessman. The other stuff, I don't really want to hear about the other stuff. He's just a bloke with some opinions. He just happens to be a very influential one. But, you know, when he's messing around with a company that attempts to link the human brain with artificial intelligence, in any other walk of life, most of the people that think this guy is the Messiah will be going, we don't want this fella anywhere near. Bill Gates buys up a company where, you know, apparently they're going to put some stuff in cows' bums to stop them being, to stop them passing wind so much. And that's outrageous. Elon Musk wants to plant something in your brain. That's absolutely fine because it's Elon Musk. I mean, I'm exaggerating the point to make the point. I think Bill Gates is also in the brain game as well, as it happens. So the point here is, if you look at somebody like him, he only really has his own interests at heart here. You know, the whole Twitter thing. And there is some real reasons to be careful about government policy around freedom of speech. It's all very well saying, you know, we don't want kids radicalised. That's fine. I also don't want genuine news being doctored because it hurts somebody's feelings. So I'm kind of with Musk on that a bit, although I do understand the need for a clean-up. I just don't know how you do it. It's not my job. It's not within my pay grade. So should Mr Musk be allowed to get involved in British politics? 0344 499 1000. And maybe you can shine some light on that. And we all do it to a degree. You know, a bit of confirmation bias kicks in. You know, he's a good guy because he thinks like we do and he supports the same party as us. If he supported another party, you know, when, who's the Green entrepreneur? Dale Vince. When Dale Vince was donating squillions to the Labour Party, you know, people were outraged by that. How dare, who is this person? I'm not sure whether I want any of these characters donating anything to political parties. In fact, there is a good argument to say that political parties even, should be state funded. I don't know about that. 0344 499 1000. Should Elon Musk be allowed to get involved in British politics? Your views on that, and just the wider issue about that curious relationship and what you think is going on there.